Fulham 0, Manchester United 1. I'm joined by Andy Tate. We are here for the review. Andy, a win away from home. I think that's 3 wins in a row away from home. 4 wins in our last 5 in the Premier League. Obviously, it's come off the back of 2 awful results against City and Newcastle. But how do you feel after that compared to the midweek result against Newcastle?
Quite relieved we didn't lose. Actually, quite relieved we didn't lose because second half, like I say, we'll analyse the first half in a set. I thought Fulham were a better team second half and they give their all. And a little bit of luck maybe falls on you after the crap of the first half. And with VAR and all that. And that sort of set the tone. You think if that goal was given, United might have had a bit of a confidence boost. Well,
let's talk about that goal then, because 7 minutes in, I think, wasn't it? Like, ball comes in. Whether it's a goal, I mean, or not, obviously, I'd like your opinion on it. First of all, do you think it should have been a goal? But secondly, how much do you think not having that goal affected United and gave Fulham a bit of energy?
I think it affected both teams. It really did, because to look at it, to analyse it down to the microscopic detail, like it was an episode of CSI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're like that looking at
Next slide.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, who's on the grassy knoll? Oh, fucking hell, he's got a gun. So it's just like that. You're looking at the line. I said this before. I was looking at McTominay, and I was looking at Fulham's player's arm on the right bottom corner. Image still 1-1-2. And I'm looking at that and I thought he's offside. And I thought no. Then they're looking for interference. The slightest technicalities in the game where you see that week in, week out.
And it's subjective as well. Like they said, it's subjective offside, which means essentially luck of the draw. What is the opinion of the ref on the day? A different person would have given a different result.
Next week there'll be a decision like that in another game.
Yeah.
2 completely set of teams. Goals given.
Yeah.
So why is one different than the other?
Do you think it is, because I genuinely think United have had more bad VAR decisions than good this season by quite a bit. Do you think it is an anti-United thing, or do you think it's more just, let's say you toss a coin 10 times, you're not going to get 5 heads and 5 tails. You might get 6 and 4, 7 and 3, 8 and 2. Do you think it's just we've been unlucky, or do you think there's more to it than that?
I think it's a conspiracy, and it's an XG file, as Stevie would say. It's one of those. It's a bit of both, because like you say, they want to give us grief. They want to give us, like, we're not entitled to apologies, but other teams are. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a goal, it is a goal. You should have sent him off. He shouldn't have been sent off. So, like you say, football's on its ass, mate. It's absolutely, it's human error as well. So, I'm sick to the back teeth. A little job's worth sat in a control room when you've got the big boss behind them watching him. Oh, I've got to do something. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, I've survived for another week in the VAR room. So it's like the derby last week. Rodri going down. I've been shot. Yeah. You don't know what. If you were shot by a sniper, mate, you would have known about it. But it's decisions like that. It's absolutely frying. It's frying everybody's brains, and they're pissed off with it.
Like, this was a goal where normally I'm one that, unfortunately, I tend to be quite like, I'm not going to celebrate because I think this might be ruled out here. Like the Garnacho one against Arsenal. Or maybe, no, I think that one tricked me actually. But a lot of them I'm going, okay, yeah, great, we've scored, but I think we might look back. But this one, in real time, there was no question in my mind that was a goal. I celebrated 100% fully like that was a goal. And then just to have it ripped away from you, it's just crap, innit?
It is crap, and it's ruining the game. And it's like, there's no point in emotion anymore. There's no point. It's like, common sense should prevail.
Yeah.
And common sense is not prevailing. But our rival fans will go, it was the right call. It was the right call. Lads, when it happens to your team and you're shafted of 3 points, don't come crying to us or moaning. So it's like you say, it'll affect everybody.
Yeah. Well, luckily, it didn't shaft us of 3 points today when it has done in the past. Second half, I think a couple of players that stood out to me. I thought Scott McTominay, I don't think, again, he was brilliant. But I thought he had a decent game today. And Harry Maguire in particular.
Yeah, Harry Maguire.
He was very good today.
He took blow after blow after blow.
It was like an old school centre-back
performance.
Yeah,
old school centre-back, Terry Butcher. He was like Captain America from Endgame. When he's had enough and Thanos has just smacked him. He gets his shield like that, straps up like that, and then it goes like that. Fucking hell. He's seeing it and he's like, come on. To be fair, I'm not his biggest fan, but fair play to him. He did well. That was a captain's performance, even though he's not captain.
Yeah.
And him and Scott McTominay, I thought, say, one-trick pony. I'm glad he's off the pitch. I'm sick of the sight of Anthony now. Like, I know he's got off-field problems, and maybe it's affecting him. But like you say, do you know what? You got to try something else on Wednesday against Copenhagen.
So Pellistri came on, didn't get an assist for the goal, but just really made him a nuisance of himself in the build-up to that. Would not look like he'd won it back, and then they won it, and then he'd kick it against him, and then he pressed again, and he kicked it against him, and it spilled to Bruno, and back and forth. But his hard work meant that the ball stayed in their final third, and we eventually capitalised and scored the goal. Is that enough? Just, even though it wasn't great, sort of a bit of technical skill or quality from Pellistri, just that work rate and effort. Do you bring him in for that?
Yeah, you do, because you can see in the last few minutes there was a little bit of urgency. Delo had a shot, Martial with his marquees, Tate's his resume overhead kick. So there was a little bit of urgency. It was like, we rolled the storm from the second half. Like, Fulham were really up for it. They had some cracking saves from Unana.
Yeah.
He's like, say, you start punching further away because it won't stick to his hand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, we've got the result. Bruno, captain performance. Rashford getting dropped, and we're being told it was hurt your knee. What you say, mate, I hurt my knee on a coffee table last night trying to change TV channels. You know what I mean? Done that many a time, hurt my knee, and still at 3:30 in the morning. So, controversy. So, just be honest. Just tell us. Just say, I've dropped him because of what's happened this week. You don't have to come up with the crap. It's the club. We know what it is. And it's like, to be fair, it's like what Fergie did. Oh, he's got a cold. He's injured. He's got a knock. But just be honest. Come on. Jesus Christ. That'll be dissected again. But we've got the result. We go on to Wednesday now. Maybe it is about just getting results now, not performances now. Because if you start getting results, like I say, got Wednesday, massive game. Yeah. I keep saying Gothenburg. I'm fucking sick of it.
Wrong city.
Copenhagen, and we got Luton on Saturday. I mean, geez, if you can't beat Luton, you might as well call it a day and stop following football.
Some of that we'll need against Copenhagen, or hopefully we won't need, but I'm sure we'll have it and it will help. That was massive today was the away fans. United fans.
Oh, they are fantastic. They are fantastic. I wish I could go to away days, but like I say, you can't get tickets for love of money.
But that helped today, didn't it? We saw McTominay talking about
the banner. They had a banner. Yeah, he's like, play like you mean it, and
I don't mind that, because it wasn't critical, it wasn't nasty, it wasn't personal. It was just put the work.
Oh, do you know what? To some people that would be offensive.
Well,
to some people that would be offensive. Depends what a Man United fan you are.
Yeah.
Because the fan base is absolutely on its knees at the moment. But play like you mean it.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of it's fair criticism. It's not going in on them, trying to dissect them. And just play. And to be fair, it's done. Yeah. It's done.
Do you think they did play like they meant it today? Did you see a bit of fight and a bit of fire from them? Even if they conceded a few chances, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. Maybe in the last few minutes, the urgency a little bit. From maybe Pellistri, maybe from Bruno as well. That's it.
Bit Maguire as well, maybe?
Yeah, that's it. McTominay, nothing else from nobody. Like I say, players got to change. Mentality's got to change. You get confidence by winning matches, so that's fair enough. But Wednesday is absolutely crucial. Even if we're not going to win it, at least get out the group.
Yeah. Spare us a Europa League campaign, if nothing else.
Yeah. Sweet 16, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, right. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Andy. Manchester United have beaten Fulham at Craven Cottage. A much-needed win.
Yep.
Much-needed win for Manchester United away from home. Hit subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you in a bit.